Yes. Yes. All right. I think I'm actually going to do a few of the class quests that I have because I haven't been doing them recently. So, and I think I have at least 2 that I need to do for the summer.
Oh yeah.
It's been a while since I look like this, huh?
Oh yeah. You look like an Assassin's Creed character. I say that knowing literally nothing about Assassin's Creed.
Well, first I must summon my carbuncle.
Honestly, watching your tail trying to clip itself through the robe is really funny. It's like, I'm doing my best. Look, I'm here. I promise I'm still here. Whee! Especially since it's such a bright yellow robe, it's really visual.
Yeah.
Whee!
But yes, now that little lady's day is done, I shall continue with the class quest. Because I think I'm actually still only on the level 35 summoner quest. But I'm on the level 40 of the scholar quest. I just never got around to doing the level 35 summoning. Ooh. I shall get Pain Flare. Deals unexpected damage with potency of 150.
Ooh.
To share results of investigation. Halfway to training, for my part, I have some success in uncovering the identity of our mysterious attacker. We know the assailant was capable of summoning Ifrit, e.g., so I presume the records of past expeditions, as for those who claim to have triumphed against the Lord of Inferno. Of the victorious primal hunters, there were 8 names listed as present whereabouts unknown. After eliminating unlikely candidates based on the race and gender, I was left with a single name, Tristan.
Okay.
Assuming the record is accurate, this Hyrule was once registered as a soldier in the Immortal Flames. As to how the man came by the skill as a summoner, or why he sought to kill us, however, I remain woefully ignorant. Nonetheless, I have used the art of summoning for casual brutality, and that I cannot countenance. This power should never be employed for the sake of tyranny or personal gain. It was meant to oppose such evils. It's our responsibility to bring this Tristan to justice. Should we stand idly by, his reprehensible actions could very well stain the good name of future summoners who have yet to answer the calling. The art itself could be outlawed, the very mention of it taboo.
Weird.
Now, though my inquiries, I was able to determine that this war comrade from Tristan's days in the military resides a little amigo. I should ask you pay a visit to the former soldier and learn what he knows of the Talisman. Got it, little amigo.
Little Alamingo.
Alamingo.
I think.
No idea.
Honestly, I am just kind of amused that the villain that we're chasing right now is literally named Tristan. like I was trying to figure out how to pronounce her name. I kind of settled on Yamitra, and that's just like a guess. And then and then she said like here and like little Alamingo, like Mingo, and I'm just like Tristan. There's Tristan.
Seems like Tristan wasn't telling tall tales after all. He said I can expect some primal adult sod to show up and start asking questions.
Rude.
Great, so he knows now. Why don't you stay here and play with some friends of mine? I have a message to deliver. He's all yours, ladies. Oh. What a dick.
Okay, so hired. Okay. How long was he waiting there? How long were these ladies waiting here?
No idea.
Alright. It's like such a random place for pit people to be hiding.
That's the whole quest. I was attacked.
That was it?
I was attacked, and now it's like, oh, go back to the falls.
Alright, I guess it'd be like, hey, so asking around about Tristan is apparently not the best idea. Unless you want to get some practice fighting for your life, which you may, I don't know, but you should just be aware that that's what you're going to be doing.
Mm-hmm. Just a normal day for me.
Mm-hmm. Then just think, 10 minutes ago, not even, you were helping somebody plan a dance with some pastries, and now you literally had people just
Trying to murder me.
Yeah, never a dull moment around here.
Nope. And also just kind of expected for my life at this point.
Yep, you got either pastries or murder.
Or both.
Or both. What pastries are trying to murder you?
There was the figgy pudding that was trying to murder me that one time.
Oh, yeah.
Not exactly a pastry, per se, but...
Oh,
Wandering Moogle. What's this?
hi.
You able to see me? That's amazing, Gopa. We know that we should thus make it be no coincidence, and so, to mark the occasion, I shall gift you a magical potion, Fantasia. It's called Legend Holds as well as the alternate appearance, may it serve you well.
Okay.
Oh, I got another Fantasia potion.
Thanks, buddy.
Oh, I'm guessing that maybe he just wanders around and I can find him for different things.
He's cute.
Yeah.
Hi, little guy.
Triple saddlebag. There, I'll put it with the other three. We were set upon. The fiend is one step ahead of us. Wager 10 years of dig site findings that Tristan warned his old allies long before you set foot in the settlement. They thought you one of the tempered, immortal, and thrall to the Prophet's will. In addition to being so ruthless, it appears the opponent is highly intelligent. It's not quite as arranged as I first assumed.
Oh, I hate when that happens.
Such a level of planning hints at the existence of some greater scheme, but that is still all we know. For the moment, we must be content with the knowledge that he perceives us as a threat and is aware of our efforts to track him. Speaking of which, you did exceedingly well to survive the trap into which I bitterly sent you.
Blithely.
Widely sent you. I must apologize for my carelessness. I will not underestimate this man again. On a happier note, however, my efforts to decipher the Allegan text proceed to peace here. You must read this. Your skills already tried and tested against the edgy. You should have little difficulty in mastering a secondary summoning technique such as this. Let us put this day's disaster behind us and focus on what lies ahead. Okay, so I have a new spell that will hit enemies and everyone around them.
Alright.
Good for crowd control.
Yay! Woo!
Oh, maybe that was the level 40 quest.
Alright, good for you.
Yep, need to be 45 in order to get the attire.
I just was like, hey, she's like, I am so sorry I accidentally sent you to be almost murdered, but on the good side, you can read this. I translated, and now you have a new spell to give you. Surprise!
Yep. Alright, I've already also done this quest. And now, after another little stop at the Golden Saucer, I can do the quest, Curious Gorge goes to Wineport.
Yes! That honestly sounds like... that does... I swear, whoever named him Curious Gorge must have had so much fun thinking about the names. There's like, yes, like what is an adult sounding Curious George book that also sounds mildly fantasy-like? Okay, Wineport it is. Here we go.
Curious Gorge.
Remember when we first realized that?
Yeah.
And then immediately after we realized that he said one word about the name, and I will knock your head off your shoulders.
Ooh, we got two people dancing.
Woo!
Oh, they're very good. Here, I shall help.
Are you gonna water the dancers? What, do you think they're thirsty?
Maybe. And everyone knows you need to water your feet if you don't want to be thirsty anymore.
Bro, please. Don't forget to water your chicken dancers every now and then. You don't want them to get dehydrated. Yeah, I was kind of amused by it. I understand that the actual like dance itself was really not the main purpose. It was the him coming onto his whole stage persona. But I did like that Picot, like once he actually started dancing, and then afterwards when we were done talking, he actually has the same dancing animation that the songbirds did. It was a little hard to tell because they were mostly in the background while you were talking to him, but they had the exact same dance.
Yeah.
I don't know why. There was something funny about that.
Yes, agreed.
I bet you don't have this dance. I would love to watch
Wait.
you do this chicken dance. What?
I think that... This looks like one of the cats from Monster Hunter.
Oh!
I think it is.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never played Monster Hunter, but I recognize some of the cat creatures.
The one with the
Oh.
little goggles?
Yeah, I think it's one of the cat creatures from Monster Hunter.
Oh, that's fun.
Dang, they have so many crossovers in the store. I remember the one guy who had the minion that was literally just a fall guy, and it's just like, what?
I'm sorry, I'm just remembering when we made our own Star Wars. I mean, we have the Star Wars one of Biggs and Wedge, and then there was also the one that we made ourselves by saying, Master Gogo, help me Aura Sentry, you're my only help.
That was mostly you, but yes.
It was funny.
I'm not saying it wasn't.
What are you doing? You're like kind of pooping my lips while I'm raspberrying, and then I don't know what your goal is after that, but this is what
I don't have one after that.
I say I am a man of a man. Oh yes, the honestly, the fact that you can do this really on a nutshell and just like stomp over mid-air half the time, it's like, you know what, this is truly the Mandeville dance because...
I think that if I could do push-ups, it'd be even better, because I'm pretty sure my hands and my feet would be off the side of the rails.
Yeah, but let's face it, Hildebrand did spend most of his quest avoiding the consequences of physics, or at the very least making them work in his favor.
Yeah.
That mansion thing starts blasting off into outer space, smells a cave.
What was that about physics?
Perfect.
Square Enix, I think that your hitboxes on this railing are very much off, because I am literally standing on nothing.
Here's my question. Did this ever happen to you before you met Hildebrand?
I did not discover it until after I met Hildebrand, so it very well could be his fault. Oh, it's any way the wind blows, which means it is time for pure orange.
Unless you want me to do it again.
Maybe. I'm wondering if I should just maybe run in a circle the entire time.
And just see where you stop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Well, I'll wait till it actually gets closer so I don't make myself dizzy running around, but
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like just hanging out in one spot. I don't know.
That one person's laying on the floor. Couple people are. Actually, I can't tell if that person's on the floor or not.
That's a minion.
That's a minion. That is not applicable. That's also a minion. No, that's a... Hi. Are you good, Daily?
I think she's playing dead.
I know. Just like, hi. Are you in distress?
Alright, when it hits 10 seconds, I'm just going to start running in a circle and see what happens. Someone says toxic pile.
Yeah.
Sir Red Moon the Red.
I mean, that's great.
Not to be confused with Saru Red Moon the Green.
Or Sarah Blue Moon, or Saru Blue Moon the red. Or Blue Moon the blue. You never know.
Yeah. I have a feeling that I'm just going to get knocked off in the first 10 seconds if I'm running around like this, but we'll see. There was one time when 4 of them were just all on the same spot, like around the outer edge, and it just... I don't know, I somehow actually managed to survive that one.
If this actually works for you, I'm gonna laugh so hard. You basically made your own... Uh-oh.
No.
Alright, well, I spoke too soon.
Well, the blob also got knocked off, so not much to do there.
You spawned basically not like kind of right under his chin, and we just had enough of a moment to be like, well, that didn't last long. And then you're just on the floor with a singular tombstone. Good for you.
Yeah, that one is always RNG, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, you're at the beach. You should use your flying shark.
Yes, you're right. Because I did get over 10,000 points in the fishing minigame, so now I have a flying shark. Because reasons.
What those reasons are, I would certainly love to know.
As would I, but...
Bloodshore. I think this is around the area where we blew up Hildebrand.
Yeah, it was right over there.
The second time.
Yeah, it was right over there.
Mm-hmm. I have to admit, that wedding chapter was a lot of fun. What I love too is that you're actually flying your flying shark above the water. Whee! Oh, that's like okay. That's really cool. Whee! Hi, Curious Gorge. Take my shark.
Hello! He's going to teach me a new ability. Mithril Tempest delivers an attack penalty of 100 to all nearby enemies. Ah, so it'll be an upgraded version of... Oh, actually, it says combo move overpower. Action traits. Okay, so it'll probably be like if I do the move overpower, then it'll get more power next. Sort of like the two moves for the Paladin Glass.
There you go.
My brain is running slow tonight. Hello again, my friend. It is quite obvious that you have been anything but idle in your training since last we met. Your progress is heartening to look upon. Truly, this serves as a reminder that each hour I spend poring over ancient texts is an hour not spent honing my skills. I fear my worth on the battlefield is diminishing by the day. Yet I am certain my studies of the Chronicles will yield something of use. In fact, just last night I discovered how warriors of my tribe came to be shunned by the outside world. Oh? Upon witnessing my people's prowess with an axe, the armies of the city-states began to incorporate similar techniques into their own training. These are the self-same techniques I have been instructing you in, Aura, one which call upon the inner beast. The consequences, of course, were dire. Yes, their soldiers became nigh unstoppable, but they also became wholly uncontrollable.
Yikes.
And both friend and foe fell prey to the ensuing carnage, of course. The heads of the city-states laid blame for these atrocities solely at the feet of my kind,
Of course.
promptly blaming the ancient art and impersonating anyone suspected of teaching it, or so the chronicles say. What I find hard to grasp, though, is that never once during my training did my brother hint at this dark history, nor have I myself ever seen one of my tribes succumb to the rage that the chronicle describes. I have. One of them, the first one I ran into before Curious Gorge showed up, was like screaming, and he was like basically causing the turtles to go crazy. So, could it be that the tales are mere falsehoods, stories concocted by some long-forgotten enemy who would poison our heritage and befoul our tribe's name? Who in the right mind would seek to sully something so pure, and why would my ancestors simply bow their heads and suffer the ignominy? That my people should be so weak, so utterly bereft of pride, is inexplicable. I refuse to believe it. It matters not if the claims are groundless. If they prompted my tribe's art to fade to obscurity, then the damage has already been done. I, for one, will not turn a blind to the injustice. If none of my people will give the lie to the stories that have so tarnished reputation, it shall have to be me. But once again, I lose myself in the history and forget the present. If you recall, I spoke to you of my former comrade from the Company of Heroes, the great woolly beast we have been pursuing. The beast remains on the loose, and to toss the ponds of salt on the wound, fell creatures that appear to be its minions have been wreaking havoc on the innocent residents of Wineport.
Oh boy.
Were you and I to succeed in quelling the threat, surely the people would see that warriors are no fearsome beasts but valuable allies. Together, Oro, we may win back our proud name. Now let's away to Wineport and meet the captain of the militia.
Alright! Kind of makes me think of a Klingon, something that Maria was talking. I mean, Klingon scholar, but slash warrior, but a Klingon. And a next generation Klingon rather than the original series Klingons. But you never know, there's some overlap.
Yep. Alright, let's see how badly this goes. Friend, one port is much obliged for your aid. The fiends come relentlessly, and what few able-bodied men we have found ourselves hopelessly outmatched. Indeed, the western gates have been so besieged, they are currently left without any man defenses.
I actually thought that that they were thanking you already. I was like, wait, no, we haven't done anything yet.
Leave the defense to us, my good man. I will secure the western gates. George. Or you defend the town from the east. Together we shall form a bulwark that not a single fiend can penetrate. Once the enemy has been driven back, we will return here to the captain. Got it?
When he first showed up all spiky, I thought he was Gilgamesh. That would be funny. I would like to see that guy again.
Yes, I'd love to see Greg again.
Mm-hmm.
Time to run.
And he's like, oh yes, thank you for your aid. He's like, wait, did we just have a cut? Did we not even fight? Did we just have a cutscene?
No, it's probably like, thank you for coming to help us.
And that made sense eventually, but for a moment.
Velociraptor, I'm busy. Or Grass Raptor, whatever.
Oh sure. Why would a grass raptor not be able to breathe fire? The fact that it's specifically a grass raptor makes that even funnier.
Yeah. It's like Bulbasaur warning flamethrower.
You know what else is great? For reasons that I have not been able to figure out, it's a zebra.
Mm-hmm.
It just is zebra.
Two-legged zebra with little wings and breathes fire.
And 112% more fire. Hello, boys!
Now they all breathe fire all over each other.
Mm-hmm. Well, wait. This is not the first time we've seen raptors in pop culture.
First time we
attack each other.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's the first time we've seen them breathe fire, but I don't know. Oh, like a bird.
Is it the word?
Yes. Okay, so it's Restless Harrier. I thought it was Restless Harriet. It's like, why is this bird named Harriet? It's not.
Yeah, just Angel being Angel.
But it is now. I just up this one particular bird, Harriet.
Oh great, one of the other enemies also got dragged into the fight too.
Oh.
These guys seriously need to lay off the chili peppers.
Maybe it's not chili peppers. Maybe they had some of the curry from Kirby.
Or that one food from Yakuza Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
There's a side quest in it where someone has made, I don't remember what it's called because it has like a Japanese name, but it's so hot that anyone that eats it screams, "It burns!" and then goes charging across, and then just goes running madly across it. You use it to help a girl who needs to go to her senpai who's about to leave on a train but is frozen by indecision. You help her to develop a new running style, which is basically just flailing dramatically while running, and you help an old lady struggle to cross a street because it has a really, really short crossing signal, and basically have her run. And then when you come back to the guy who originally made it, wasn't sure what good it was, everything's okay, he's selling it like crazy, and you both enjoy it before screaming, "It burns!"
And I'm carrying on.
Yep, also, I got this thing!
Yes.
I got another new mount involving the little,
bombs.
Yes, the bombs.
Which are very happy to be carrying you around, I might add. So there's just something about their faces that make you think, okay, be careful.
Like the 12 you're safe. We have need of your skills yet. I just heard scream. I fear one of the beasts might be loose in the village. Come with me.
Uh-oh.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Yeah, because it's a Final Fantasy. Come on!
Yep. Oh!
More Harriets! Whoa! Oh, hey, man. Hey, Gorge. Fine.
Oh, his eyes!
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Careful. Oh, no. This is not where I was expecting.
Go away.
Oh.
Monster, but he was trying to defend you.
Did he accidentally hurt somebody else?
I don't think so. I think he was fighting the, Come no closer, Aura.
What's wrong?
I think he feels something. I think he feels something is wrong. I beg of you. Something is. I think he feels something is wrong.
Mm-hmm. Does he think that he's still a danger to somebody?
Potentially. I must return to the falls.
Aw, buddy.
I do wonder if I want. Yeah, that is interesting. He was defending the people, but it seemed like he was losing control of his abilities in the process.
His eyes did glow, kind of like a barbarian rage.
Yeah.
Rage or something.
Stupid Banivator keeps trying to come back.
Bat swallow. Anyways.
Mm-hmm. Okay, there we go.
Alrighty.
Whatever has gotten into Curious Gorge, it is true he fought like a man possessed, but to mistake him for the very beast he hunts, methinks the child's parents have been feeding her a few too many ghost stories for her own good. Worry not, friend, I shall speak to the villagers and clear up the most unfortunate misunderstanding. Do return to the falls and assure him that why important is deaded for his aid. Yeah. It could be that like the red glowing eyes is something that's more like normal with it, because even with my character, you can see around him, like the glowing aura of like the warrior.
Actually, do you know what it makes me think of? When my first Dungeons and Dragons like campaign, like one shot that we did, I was playing with Bookworm, and her character was a half orc ranger named Morag, who, if he got too enraged in a fight or something, he could unlock like this power of like Roomish or something, which kind of acted sort of like a barbarian's rage from what I understand.
Okay.
That's kind of what it makes me think of.
Or please forgive me for leaving so abruptly earlier. It was a hasty reaction to a situation for which I was completely unprepared. Well, if you and I know that I was in complete control of my inner beast, I now realize that a layman's eye, it may have seemed that, well, the opposite was true. My habit was the very misappreciation that lent weight to the lies which led to my tribe's disgrace. If that is the case, then perhaps I should return once more to the Chronicles, endeavor to reassess their message in light of the discovery. Speaking of light, your soul crystal, it sparkles. Does the soul of the warrior have aught to reveal to you? Any whispers of importance? If only they hadn't forsaken me as they did my brother. Yes, well, I suppose that is that. I must continue my studies and your training. I hope to have something new for brothers very soon. Until then, my friend.
Alright.
I have learned. You hear the whispers of the village ancestors.
Did they say hi, by the way?
Hi!
Hi! Hello, village ancestors!
Okay, and then I'm going to put over... I'm going to also put overpower on the same hotbar as the new ability, because if I remember correctly... Or maybe it only works in the... Maybe it only works when I actually damage enemies.
Mm-hmm. The Groomish influence in the character was kind of made me think of that, kind of glowing eyes, sort of a beastly aura. And I remember because my character actually got attacked by, basically got kidnapped and attacked by some crazy people, and Marag came charging into the rescue. And the influence was starting to take over, and it briefly freaked my character out before I realized what was going on. I was like, alright, okay, no, we're good, everything's fine. It was actually a cool story moment between the two of us. Mm-hmm. We became best friends.
Alright, and I'm also going to delete the extra one, so now these two abilities shall be together.
Ooh, fun. So she actually based her character on Worf from Star Trek, which I think is quite interesting, because I did comment that Curious Gorge kind of had like some, he gave me Klingon vibes. Yeah. So I actually think it's kind of funny that this is making me think of that too.
Yeah. Boing, boing, boing. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Alright. see what we got going on next.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna go talk to the gate person because I'm not sure if this is where the gate is or not.
Gate!
Leap of faith. I'm sure this will definitely be overly chaotic because of all the people.
Well, it's been overly chaotic the last, like, several times that you've done it because there's been a lot of people, so I imagine it's going to be the same. Now you're running in circles around the blob.
Mm-hmm.
Is it useful?
A little bit.
Okay. Now we shall do the Mandeville dance. Yes, I am a Mandeville man doing only what a Mandeville can.
I think that the only other classes that I still have things to do is actually the Fisher, because I actually got to level 70 with the Fisher.
Of course you did.
Which means that it is now the max level for the free trial.
Okay.
Just, the ocean fishing was fun.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe I'll do some of the other fishing quests. Or at least start them.
The person up in, like, the corner of the blob by the plant, look at
I see them.
Yeah, they're just like, they're kind of glitching back and forth. Like that, it's like they're trying to fight against drift. Come on, there we go.
Ask your mother, boys.
Whee!
I'm warming up for the Leap of Faith.
Giving everybody a good glimpse of your warrior crutch. Whee! Whee! Whee!
I would summon my bed for a quick nap, but alas, I cannot in the Golden Saucer.
That'd be pretty great. Do you have any emo where you can just, like, lie yourself on the ground?
I know I can sit on the ground, but I don't know about lying down.
I love that one of your things is just literally called, like, no. I'm guessing it's some sort of expression, but it's just no. Easy. Oh, wait, try the water float. Does that work? Or does it not work because you're...
No, I need to be swimming.
That would be great. Too bad you can't go stand in the little water moat and have that count. Then that'd be funny.
Nah, I think I tried that before and it didn't work.
Yeah, it's too shallow. But it would be funny because there is a very slight current, so can you just imagine yourself slowly going around? It's basically like the Final Fantasy equivalent of a lazy river.
It would actually be funny if they actually made like a lazy river.
They should! They have everything else!
That's fair. I mean, they even apparently have the ability to like make your own island settlements.
Of course. Whee!
I'm not sure what the point of that is, but I'm also not anywhere near getting that. So
I don't know, honestly, there's so many things where the point of them is literally just to have them. You know, like It makes me think of in Wind Waker when you... I mean, granted, the quest to unlock all of the trading goods that you can get is to get a heart container, a heart piece. And if you actually decorate all of the town, then you do... I think you get another heart piece, too, by talking to somebody.
Do you get a heart piece from, like, actually trading? I can't remember.
Yes, you do. It's one of the last things that you get. Like, you'll get Shop Guru statue, and then I think if you bring that back to Zenari, you will get a heart piece.
I thought it was the magic armor, or did he give you that before?
You know what? He does give you the magic armor, but there is a heart piece involved. I know there is.
Okay, I don't remember if I ever got that one, because I could never remember if I was like at the end of the trading quest, because I always felt like I would get to a point where people would just stop giving me new things.
It was, I remembered in the guidebook it would give you sort of the list of what things would happen, and yes, you would get the heart piece. I think of the three guys, the three Gorons, one would give you a heart piece, and the other two would give you the Shop Guru statue.
Okay.
I don't remember which one was which exactly, but I do very much remember the heart piece. But then you get the ones, but then, like, you know, once you once you unlock stuff, I mean, you can purchase them, and then you can decorate the pedestals all over the town, and then you talk to someone who's sitting on the bench, and he really sees that you've been beautifying the town, so he gives you a heart piece too, which is also nice.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, aside from that, like, that's just the outside one, but there's pedestals, like, inside the houses that you can decorate. There's the ones on the, and you even have some on the private oasis island too, outside the door. And honestly, once you get the heart piece, there's no real incentive. Like, you don't need to keep anything posted in the pedestals. You don't need to have you don't need to decorate the inside of the building. But I honestly liked doing it.
And the only thing that bugs me about that is you can only carry 3 of them at a time.
That was definitely annoying. Yes.
Yes, because then you have to just keep going back. And I don't think they fixed it in the re-release.
But I think I know why they did it. It's because that way you would have the proper amount of spaces if you needed to have to do other story related quests that require the delivery bag.
Ah.
So that way, take the hey, this would allow you to carry, the D to the Oasis would allow you to, you can have that there. You can have, the letters. The letter from Beto to his mom and something, you would have space to put that in the mail.